training intensity and the "yeah buddy" mentality. One of the most notable aspects of Ronnie Coleman's career is his insane dedication to training. He was known for lifting some of the heaviest weights in bodybuilding history, often squatting over 800 pounds and deadlifting similar amounts. His training regimen was notoriously intense, and his philosophy of lifting heavy-ass weights became a hallmark of his career. His famous catchphrase, "yeah buddy," became synonymous with his approach to training: fearless, loud, and enthusiastic. What made Ronnie stand out wasn't just his size or muscle definition, but his ability to push himself beyond what most thought was possible. He was known to perform multiple sets of squats with over 800 pounds and deadlifts over 800 pounds, all while maintaining a level of conditioning that most thought was unattainable for someone lifting such extreme weights. The legacy: what sets Ronnie Coleman apart? Ronnie Coleman's career wasn't just about his victories on stage, it was about his impact on the entire bodybuilding world. He became a source of inspiration for bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts everywhere, encouraging them to push beyond their limits and strive for excellence. What set him apart from others was his humility and approachability, despite his legendary status. He was always ready with a kind word, a laugh, or a motivational quote for anyone who asked. His legacy goes beyond his 8 Mr. Olympia titles. Ronnie transformed the sport of bodybuilding by showing that it was possible to be massive, strong, and shredded all at once. His training philosophy, "train like a beast, look like a beast," became a mantra for many aspiring bodybuilders. He not only proved that it's possible to be at the top of the sport for years, but that the journey itself, no matter how grueling, is worth every second. Injury and transition to life after bodybuilding. Sadly, the very intensity that made Ronnie Coleman a legend also led to the physical toll that would eventually shorten his competitive career. Over the years, the heavy lifting and grueling workouts took a toll on his body, leading to multiple surgeries on his back and hips. His health struggles were well documented, and despite undergoing several surgeries, Ronnie has continued to show his strength and resilience, inspiring fans and fellow athletes alike. After his last appearance at the Mr. Olympia competition in 2006, Ronnie's competitive career began to wind down. However, this didn't mark the end of his influence on the sport. He transitioned into other ventures, including business opportunities and motivational speaking, where he continued to inspire millions with his story of hard work, perseverance, and overcoming adversity. In recent years, Ronnie has continued to engage with his fans through social media, motivational content, and even his own bodybuilding-related products. He's also been very vocal about his journey, from his peak bodybuilding day. Ronnie Dean Coleman was born on May 13, 1964, in Monroe, Louisiana. From a young age, he exhibited athleticism, but his initial focus wasn't on bodybuilding. He was an avid football player in high school and later attended Grambling State University, where he earned a degree in accounting. His initial passion was sports, but little did he know that his journey would lead him to become one of the most celebrated athletes in bodybuilding history. It wasn't until 1989 that Ronnie began his bodybuilding career, and the story of his rise is nothing short of extraordinary. What's often overlooked is that Ronnie's early days were filled with challenges. He didn't start out with the natural genetics that most bodybuilders are often celebrated for. Instead, his transformation was a result of consistent hard work, learning, and pushing through the toughest moments. The turning point: entering bodybuilding. After graduating from college, Ronnie moved to Arlington, Texas, to work as a police officer. It was here that his journey into bodybuilding truly began. Coleman was a regular at the gym, initially working on his fitness for personal reasons. One day, his gym instructor noticed his dedication and encouraged him to compete in a bodybuilding contest. At first, Ronnie wasn't sure, but he decided to give it a shot. In 1990, Ronnie entered his first competition, the Mr. Texas Bodybuilding Contest, where he won the title, signaling the beginning of a legendary career. Ronnie's breakthrough, Mr. Olympia and legendary dominance. Ronnie's rapid rise in the bodybuilding world took many by surprise. He had a unique combination of mass, symmetry, and definition, along with unmatched intensity and dedication to his training. In 1992, just 2 years after he began competing, Ronnie earned his IFBB Pro card by winning the 1992 World Amateur Bodybuilding Championships. This win allowed him to compete at the professional level, and it wasn't long before he made a name for himself. But what solidified his status as one of the all-time greats in bodybuilding was his streak of victories at the Mr. Olympia competition. Ronnie Coleman won Mr. Olympia 8 times, from 1998 to 2005, a feat only matched by the legendary Lee Haney. These victories made him a household name in the fitness and bodybuilding world, and it was during this period that he became known for his intense training and commitment to lifting heavier weights than anyone else. Ronnie's dominance at Mr. Olympia wasn't just about muscle size, it was his precision, discipline, and the sheer magnitude of his training that made him stand out. His performances set a new benchmark for bodybuilding excellence. He wasn't just a bodybuilder, he was a force of nature. Ronnie broke the mold of the typical bodybuilder, redefining what it meant to be big, strong, and lean. Training like a champion. Ronnie Coleman's training philosophy wasn't just about lifting the heaviest weights, it was about lifting with purpose. Each exercise, each movement, was intentional and focused. He didn't just go through the motions. He put everything he had into each set, each rep, and that's the mindset you need to adopt. Whether you're squatting, deadlifting, or bench pressing, treat every exercise as if it's your last. Pour your energy and focus into it. Know that each moment in the gym is a step closer to your goal. Don't let distractions get in your way. Be fully present in your workout. Take Ronnie's approach to your training, set big goals, but break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Each rep, each set, each session is a piece of the puzzle that will bring you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Staying humble, yet confident. Despite all his success, Ronnie Coleman remained one of the humblest athletes in the world of bodybuilding. He never allowed his fame to overshadow his character. This humility is another lesson we can learn from him. It's easy to get caught up in the attention and accolades that come with success, but the real champions are the ones who stay grounded, focused on their journey, and continue to improve. Ronnie's confidence came not from bragging but from his results. His confidence was built on the hard work and consistency he put in every day. And that's the type of confidence you should aim for, one that comes from inside, from knowing that you've given everything to your training and your goals. Legacy of motivation. Ronnie Coleman's legacy goes far beyond bodybuilding. It's about the lessons he taught us in the gym and in life. His dedication, his work ethic, and his mentality continue to inspire athletes, bodybuilders, and fitness enthusiasts around the world. His story proves that with hard work, resilience, and the right mindset, you can accomplish incredible things. So, the next time you step into the gym, remember Ronnie's words, "Yeah buddy, and ain't nothing to it but to do it." It's not about how you feel, it's about what you do. Get in the gym, train hard, and embrace the process. The results will follow. And just like Ronnie Coleman, you too can achieve greatness. Unlocking your true potential with Ronnie Coleman's gym motivation. When it comes to pushing the limits in the gym, few figures embody the essence of true dedication, power, and passion like Ronnie Coleman. Often regarded as one of the greatest bodybuilders in history, Ronnie's journey to success is a testament to what it means to embody relentless discipline, fierce determination, and a mindset that never settles for less than greatness. If you're looking for motivation to elevate your training, push through your barriers, and achieve your fitness goals, there's no better mentor to draw inspiration from than Ronnie Coleman. Who is Ronnie Coleman? Ronnie Coleman isn't just a name, it's a legacy. With 8 consecutive Mr. Olympia titles, he has set a standard in bodybuilding that many have tried but failed to replicate. What made Ronnie stand out wasn't just his massive physique but his unwavering commitment to training, his tenacious work ethic, and his humble, yet confident, attitude. Known for his legendary catchphrase, "Yeah buddy," and his undeniable charisma, Ronnie brought energy and excitement into the world of fitness like never before. But beyond the accolades, it's Ronnie's mindset that stands out the most. He wasn't born with an extraordinary physique. He built it. Through countless hours in the gym, through pain, sacrifice, and mental toughness, Ronnie Coleman became a symbol of what happens when you stop making excuses and start making progress. The power of a strong mindset. If there's one thing you can take away from Ronnie Coleman's journey, it's the importance of a strong mindset. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift no heavy-ass weights, he famously said. This quote perfectly encapsulates the hard truth about success: there is no shortcut. You can dream of having a strong body, but it won't happen by simply wishing for it. In the gym, like in life, mental strength is half the battle. While many see the physical transformation, what they often overlook is the mental fortitude that Ronnie built over years of intense training. When you're facing a heavy set, when the burn in your muscles feels unbearable, it's your mindset that will decide whether you quit or push through. Ronnie didn't just lift weights, he lifted his own willpower every day. Relentless work ethic, ain't nothing to it but to do it. One of the key lessons that Ronnie teaches us is the power of consistency. Success, whether in bodybuilding or any other endeavor, is built on a foundation of relentless effort. If you think Ronnie became a legend by occasionally working out, you're mistaken. His commitment to his training was unwavering. Training with heavy weights, hitting personal records, and pushing the boundaries of what's considered normal were daily tasks for Ronnie. His training philosophy was simple: ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's the kind of mentality that transformed him into a champion. It's the mindset that